I think I may have found the perfect opponent for Jake Paul. I mean, let me just show you a guy that ticks every box. He's young. He has the size. He's in his prime. I mean, he's not like these guys like Anderson Silva, Tyron Woodley. He is the opposite. Paulo Costa is the opposite. He's not old. He's in his prime. He has the size. I mean, the biggest reason why a lot of MMA fans are coming to see Jake Paul fight is because they want to see him lose. I mean, honestly, that is what a lot of MMA fans come to see, or the reason why they come to see Jake Paul fight. They want to see him lose. And who better to give that ass whooping other than Paulo Costa? I mean, who better to give that whooping that the MMA fans want to see other than Paulo Costa? You won't find another guy. I mean, this is what Jake Paul is looking for. A guy that's young. A guy that's in his prime. A guy that has the size. I mean, he wants a challenge and doesn't want a handicap. I think a lot of people can understand why. The moment that Jake Paul wins, people say, oh, it's because his opponent was a wrestler. It's because his opponent is not a boxer. It's because his opponent is old. It's because his opponent is not in his prime. Well, Paulo Costa is in his prime. He is in his prime. He's 29. And he has the size. I mean, the MMA fans are really coming to see Jake Paul fight because they want to see him lose. I mean, who is better than to give Jake Paul that ass whooping that a lot of people want to see? It's Paulo Costa. I mean, the timing just fits perfectly. Paulo Costa hasn't renewed his contract with the UFC. And he wants to be paid what he's valued. That is what he feels like. I mean, with PFL's new pay-per-view super fight division that will give 50% of the revenue to the fighters, that can be something that Paulo Costa will want. I mean, I still don't know how that works. I mean, 50%, we have two fighters, 50% plus 50% is 100%. So I really don't know how that works, but Paulo Costa, if he's offered the right amount of money, will definitely fight Jake Paul. He's certainly going to be the favorite. If he's going to be the favorite, if a lot of people are expecting Paulo Costa to give Jake Paul an ass whooping, if a lot of people are expecting Paulo Costa to derail Jake Paul's hype train, wouldn't that make a lot of MMA fans want to see Jake Paul fight? I mean, wouldn't that do the job? A guy that can whoop Jake Paul, and a lot of people will come to see that. A lot of people will truly come to see that. Because that is what MMA fans are looking for. They are looking for a guy that can beat Paulo Costa. That can beat Jake Paul. I mean, they've been trying to. Is the reason why a lot of people watched Tyron Woodley. Because they really thought that Tyron Woodley is gonna beat Jake Paul. It's why a lot of people, or some people, came to see Jake Paul fight Anderson Silva. Because they expected Anderson Silva to beat Jake Paul. Where Jake Paul was the favorite. surely, certainly, without a doubt, 100%, Paulo Costa will definitely be the favorite. And what that means is that Paulo Costa will be looked at as the guy that can derail Jake Paul's hype train. And a lot of people are going to come to see that fight.